Slowly. Oh, fucking Jesus.
Widowmakers burning up the sky. Started off slow, wheels slipping on the track. Didn't have the speed, now there's no looking back. Gotta lean in, gotta trust the drive. Now the Widowmaker's burning up the sky. No wrecks, no doubt, just grip and flow. We ride the edge, feel the engines grow. Widowmaker racing, we don't stop. Push that pedal, hear the engines drop. Gray hair, full heart, chasing dreams. One more lap, let the tires scream. Confidence ain't borrowed, you take the fight. Every turn, every chase, every single night. Rubbin's racing, but wrecking eight. I see the flag, I know my fate. Confidence ain't borrowed, you take the fight. Every turn, every chase, every single night. Rubbin's racing, but wrecking eight. I see the flag, I know my fate. Hold the wheel, hold the line. Gas it up, it's winning time. We'll make a racing, we don't stop. Feel the fire, hear the engines pop. We don't quit, we rise above. Cross that line, feel the love. Confidence ain't borrowed, you take the fight. Every turn, every chase, every single night. Rubbin's racing, but wrecking eight. I see the flag, I know my fate. Hold the wheel, hold the line. Gas it up, it's winning time. We don't make a racing, we don't stop. Feel the fire, hear the engines pop. We don't quit, we rise above. Cross that line, feel the love. Started out slow, wheels slipping on the track. Didn't have the speed, now there's no looking back. Gotta lean in, gotta trust the drive. Now the Widowmaker's burning up the sky. No wrecks, no doubt, just grip and flow. We ride the edge, feel the engines grow. Widowmaker racing, we don't stop. Push that pedal, hear the engines drop. Gray hair, full heart, chasing dreams. One more lap, let the tires scream. every turn, every chase, every single night. Robin's racing, but wrecking ain't. I see the flag, I know my fate. Hold the wheel, hold the line, gas it up, it's winning time. Widdowmaker racing, we don't stop. Feel the fire, hear the engines pop. We don't quit, we rise above. Cross that line, feel the love. Hold the wheel, hold the line, gas it up, it's winning time. We don't quit, we rise above. Cross that line, feel the love. Widdowmaker racing, we don't stop. Push that pedal, hear the engines drop. Gray hair, full heart, chasing dreams. One more lap, let the tires scream. Confidence ain't borrowed, you take the fight. Every turn, every chase, every single night. Robin's racing, but wrecking ain't. I see the flag, I know my fate. Rolling thunder down the track, never looking back. I'm built to last. Was crawling once, now I'm flying high. A ghost in the mirrors, watch me touch the sky. No wrecks, no fear, I'll ride the line. Feel the fire, let the engines cry. We don't quit, we rise above. Push that pedal, feel the love. Gray hair, steel heart, chasing dreams. One last lap, hear the tires scream. Tires scream. Confidence ain't borrowed, it's earned in flames. Every battle, every scar, it stakes my name. Robin's racing, but wrecking ain't. I see that checkered flag, I know my fate. Hold tight, feel the wind rush by. It's more than racing, it's how we fly. We don't quit, we rise above. Push that pedal, feel the love. We don't make us fly through dust and smoke. Cross that line, hear the thunder stroke. Thunder stroke. Thunder stroke. We don't quit, we rise above. Push that pedal, feel the love. Widowmakers fly through dust and smoke. Cross that line, hear the thunder stroke. Thunder stroke. Thunder stroke. Thunder stroke.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Saturday night, and it's time for No Assist Saturday. It's the new league coming to the Widdowmaker channel, and tonight is the first opening night. We're at Goodwood. The lobby's open. The chat lobby's open for those people who are racing, and for those people who are just going to be watching tonight, I hope you're enjoying it. Big Popper is not racing tonight. That's a shocker. Unfortunate for you, Big Popper. That's a shame. We're going to miss you. Good evening, Tia. Good evening, Dodo. Good evening, Damo. Good evening, Dorian. All three varieties. Good evening, Lee. Welcome. And there's the other Lee just arrived in the chat. Welcome, sir. The original, sorry, not the other. The original. My mistake. Yeah. Yeah. Can you give us any more, Big Popper? Is it because you're away? I think you're away, aren't you? I think you're out in the car. I think you're off racing. That's why you're not on. So you're doing better and better things. So just to make everybody aware, I am drinking bottled beer tonight. No assist league. So it's Heineken 00. So it's not assisted. We're good. Oh, that's going to overflow. Yes, sir. It's up and running. It's called No Assist Saturday. Gandhi's back. CF is next week. So what? Oh, forgive me, sir, as to why you're not racing tonight. Can you lit us in any further? Is it because it's a Saturday and it's against your religion? We've never raced on a Saturday fully before, have we? It's always been like live stream night. Same here, says Dodo. Heineken party, chill out with no work. Absolutely. I have a confession to make. I got up at 8 o'clock this morning, waiting for the wife to come home from swimming. Had a shower. We're up and out shopping before 10 o'clock. Just not in him tonight, says Big Pop. Well, that's understandable. I got home from shopping at 1, made lunch, sat down in front of the TV in the front room. The mistake was not opening the curtains in the lounge. Put the big telly on, started watching YouTube, fell asleep, woke up at 10 to 5. Kind of lost the afternoon, but today has been as humid as hell. It has been the warmest day I've ever known, with constant rain. And it has rained and rained and rained and rained and rained and rained. All the jobs I got done today, or had to do today, were all outside. So today we have done nothing except sleep. So tonight's going to be good because I should be wide awake. I'm not actually. I'm drained. It is still so hot. I've got 4 fans on in the room. And let's just confirm the settings for tonight. No Assist Saturday is what it says it is. Server settings for race 1 are a practice, qualify, endurance 20-minute race with the usual afternoon sort of setup, dry, cloudless, which isn't the reality, but fastest first on the grid start with false check. Some settings which it's a road car, they're not going to apply. Ooh, Wilkie woke up at 3 a.m. with thunder and lightning. Very good, we haven't had any. Mechanical damage is on, visible damage is on. 30 times tyre wear, 6 times fuel, 7 times refill. Qualifier settings, it says 1 minute. I'm going to have to change that. That's 10 minutes. I don't know why that's come up. Lap time. Good evening. Is that Matthew? Good evening, Matthew. I'm going to put the qualifier to 180 seconds and I'm going to restart the lobby. I apologise for that fully. Filter by category is road car. It's bopped. It should be. Does it say bopped anywhere? Bop is on, yes. Tyre wear, same as that. All of the reasonable settings on. All tyres available. Hard required for the race. And then no assists at the bottom. Everything is prohibited except ABS. And ABS is available in any car where it is default. So forgive me, folks. I'm going to change the settings because the qualifying settings were messed up. So after last night's race was absolutely tremendous. It was fabulous. Not just because I was at the front, but because there was definitely different people in and out of the possibilities of winning it, and it was close. It was good racing, and we've got racing skill of all sort of levels. We've got new people to the channel. We've got old hats and old heads, and experienced racers, not so experienced racers. It's brilliant. Really love it. It's the way it's supposed to be. Right, chaps, I'm going to dive on. Going to get some practice. We are all go for 9:15 qualifying UK time. The first race 1 will be 9:30 for a 20-minute race, and then the 40-minute race should go off somewhere around about 10 p.m, maybe 10 past, looking for a finish by 11 p.m. And then we'll get some practice in for whatever's next. So, let's go. Yeah, did you get your settings sort of sorted, JB? Okay. And do you think it was overpowering the base, some of your settings maybe? Yeah, okay. Okay, well that's good to know. No, you shouldn't, should you? Yeah. Yeah. Good evening, Azza. Welcome. Tia says she's had some heavy rain, but it's stopped now. Nice and moist, said JB. Yes, that's what I thought. Oh, shish kebab. That's what happens when you think about other things. Oh, you've been enjoying some ETS? I mentioned to the good lady wife the possibility of a gear stick and a handbrake today, and she never said no. No. Yeah. I know I've got 100 quid off sat with GT Amiga at the minute. So I've got a little bit of discount with GT Amiga that I can apply. But I've just paid for the Subaru, and I think paying for the Subaru might have dented the bank account just a little bit. So we will just chill out on spending things. Sorry, Tia. Yes. Not. I did, sir. Yes, change the steering wheel and use that. It was the controller square pad on the front of the controller. Yes. I think it's a great word, Tia. I think it describes the situation exactly as it should be. It's a very good descriptive describing word. And it does. No, it doesn't. Have you now? I've been at the Nürburgring today. International A10. And I really enjoyed it. 1 hour of constant improvement. That's tomorrow's video. I'll get that edited. Says Tia. I think it does describe the current weather situation very, very well. It's warm, it's wet, and moist. Mildly moist. No, it's heavily moist. It's alright, Tia, we won't hang you out to dry. We know you're the only lady in, so we won't bully you tonight. No bullying. It's a Saturday night. We need to try and get some more people in. If you can hit the likes and etc, etc, that will get more people in. That sounded like a Damien household, that. It's all kicking off at Damo's. Oh, it's your house, Lee. Living the best life. Yeah. Have you now? Sod that, it's Widdowmaker's channel. Nobody cares. You won't be the first and you won't be the last. Without overstepping the mark, how old are your daughter and her friends? Are they of 9? Okay, so they're at the influenced stage. Yeah, they've started to hear the F word anyway. They know more than us. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and we all know that the youth of today are far more advanced in the F-bomb and they just, you know, I'm surprised it isn't on kids' TV, etc. and that now. And education at school is far more advanced than it was when we were there, and they know everything. Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you, Wilkie. Welcome, Wilkie. Good evening, sir. Hope you are well.
Hello, Si.
It's impressive to see Dodo at the top, but it's also frightening to see Lee up there on hards. Holy chipotle. Or has Lee gone and put a lap in on softs and now we switched to hards? Is that what we're seeing? No, he's been on hards and put that lap in, hasn't he? This is a learning experience for me tonight. No assists. It is well out of my comfort zone, but the car is very helpful. Awesome, Wilkster. Yeah, he's a very favourite car of mine. Azza's livery is absolutely stunning. Yeah. Has he? Did he use my code? Oh. That's fair enough. Hope he used somebody's code and got his discount. I do hope he used somebody's code. Okay. Okay. Well, each their own. It's there to be used. Okay. He's the Labour voter then. Okay. Typical, yeah. Yeah. They're a goodwill, can't knock it. Can't knock it. They're coming round on sort of their available modifications and changes, etc. They are. It's a great wheel. I was so close to getting one, and if it wasn't for the fact that I was so smitten on the Fanatec, I would have gone that way. It looks like it, yeah. It looks like it's supposed to be the right way. It looks correct. We do have another racer in the channel who has just purchased the Fanatec. So we're hoping the best things. We had a few discussions about what opinions were, whether but we did discuss a few times which brake system to get. We discussed the way through what the levels and limits are of the base units, and Damo's gone. Damo does lots of research. He's keen on getting the best for what he knows, so he's made all his own choices. And I don't know what wheel he's got, to be honest. What wheel have you ordered? Oh, okay. That very nice lightweight wheel. That very nice lightweight wheel. You should get some cracking turning force going with that. The only place to get it from is Sim Demon. They out of stock now. I was lucky then, wasn't I? Holy hope. I was very lucky. Yeah. Amazon said something like next Sunday, and it missed off the fact that it was August. Yeah. But it's no longer on the Fanatec website. It's been removed. You can't even find the instructions on how to put it together. Because it comes in a kit form, of course. So Dodo says... I just need to flick back to what Leah's just said. What I did notice is the tyres get colder as the race goes on, by the way, especially right tyres. What are we talking about, Lee? Are we talking about this race, or are we talking about International A10? Dodo says it's 30 plus here. Was racing from 2 to 8, no issues with overheating, running 12 to 13 newton meters. Very happy man, excellent. Good evening, Simon, welcome. I saw Simon come in the lobby. 15 people now in the older channel, very nice. Why are we a whole second down? It's because we're not short shifting. We're going to go and put soft tyres on, and then we're going to go and... This race, okay, understood. Yeah, the right tyres, they're on the inside, aren't they? They get a lot less turning force, a lot less. So they're going to heat up less. The left tyre is going to take all the punishment in this race. I think there's only 2 corners that actually affect the right-hand tyre, so... One is the chicane, and the other one is the high-speed left. So let's talk about no assists. No assists is supposed to be the fastest method of getting around the circuit. I've always believed that you use assists until you don't need them. We've started this league off with a car that is positive to no assists. In all fairness, virtually anybody could race this, but it's just about getting the confidence, building us up to a point where we feel we can go in. I didn't really want to dive in F1's no assist and just hate it. I wanted to genuinely have an approach and an introduction. So we will really get stuck in, and over the next sort of 3 or 4 leagues we'll start to get the cars a little bit more lively, needing a little bit more throttle control, throttle input, maybe more braking control, starting to learn how to push the cars, and we will eventually get to some of the top tier racing, and I hope to be able to take the skills I learned from this into the other forms of racing we do. And I know there's a couple of people out there already who are no assisting when they didn't no assist, and hopefully we'll start to improve the skills and talents of the racers in the group. So I need to pit stop next time round and go to set of softs. But that's the process we hope to follow. We are really trying to get better. We're trying to improve. to the bits. We'll fill up a little bit of fuel. We'll have a bit of bottle. I've done the video already. It was published a couple of weeks ago. You know what my settings are from that video, but if you do need anything, just give me a shout and I'll... And vice versa, if you come across anything that works better for you, please share 360 if you don't mind. I find it terribly difficult to set things up like this because I don't know whether it's the car that needs setting up or whether it's the wheel. And I don't know how you're supposed to know the difference. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then you're just trying to set the faster time, aren't you? And yeah, that's a good point actually. Yeah. So we're on the softies. We got 37% fuel. We're 6th place. See if we can get anywhere near. I'm expecting to improve by only a second. Oh, off to the right. Oh yeah, look at that. I know mediums are sometimes quicker than softs, depending on the circuit. We are higher, John. We're all in the Radical, the road car. Oh, I'm on. I'm half a second quicker than red, than purple. Let's just hope I can get there. There we go. 4/10. We're yeah, it's the no assist league. Skip, John, we have got vacancies tonight. If you want to jump in, if you want to join in with this league, you're more than welcome to hop in. We know you're a quick racer. It's no assist Saturday for what it's worth. ABS is not an assist. Some people did, yeah. You're allowed to. ABS isn't classed an assist because it's default on certain road cars. So when it's default, it's part of the vehicle. It is what it is. ABS is a safety feature. It's not an assist. My opinion only. We go faster by 1/10 and a half. Say again? Of course it could, but that's why I threw in my opinion only. And I'm not going to go into a greater, deeper debate, no. Although, no, I'm not even... Has it? Has it? That's a question, because I know the way it's listed in Gran Turismo is where default it will have it. So if there's a car out there that doesn't have ABS, so for example something 1920, 1917, 1930, will that have ABS based on default if the car has it? That's a good question actually, we'll have to go and look. Because then the description of what's in the game is wrong. Damien's getting quicker. Oh, did I see the fact that there's a new update coming? R34. I wondered whether they'd do the Stygia rather than the R34 Nismo or something. I know JB's posted up, he thinks it could be a variant, but I wonder if it's the Stygia rather than the R34. That would be an interesting development. There can't be more. Yeah. I don't remember. The new K car do like them. Oh, very good. So John knows the car very well. 420 have had a league with the Radical, and he finished second out of 12. Very good. No, don't let him in. Somebody. You're more than welcome, mate. You're more than welcome. That's if you want to. No pressure. So we could turn ABS off if we wanted to as we go down the leagues. We certainly could. I think we'd need more feedback through the pedal. So we got Nando in front of us. We could pace a little bit off Nando if we wanted to. See where we go. ABS off in this game is terrible, says Wilkie. Some people really do find it quicker, I must admit. I've heard people say it, I've seen people say it. I find this car, these settings, drives really, really well. But I do want more difficulty later on. JB's found a place to park. Ah. Having a chill out night tonight. Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, Big Popper's doing exactly the same. Can't blame anybody. Damo's gone top of the tree, and we have just hit 9 o'clock, so it's about time for me to introduce the runners and riders, but we've just gone purple, so we'll just finish this lap, of course. Can't keep that from our possibles. No, we'll just do one more lap. Just the one more lap. Somebody off on the left back there. Ugh. Oh! Wilkie says ABS off causes more crashes. I'm sure it does. We've had a couple of racers change their cars from yesterday's race. Damo needs to take note for for the bits and pieces. We were slower. We lost it. Happy days. Right, let's introduce the runners and riders. So Damo is officially top of the tree today. He's in a British Racing Green sort of livery. It's going to have some death's head skulls on it. What's that about? No, it's just a thing. There's got to be a penguin. No, there's a guitar on there. There's got to be there's an Irish roundel. There's got to be something Guinness. Yes, there's a pelican thing on the left-hand side, whatever it's called. What's the bird on the side of a griffin? Griffin? Guinness. A griffin is a bird. It's not a macaw, it's can't remember. Not a pelican. It's not a puffin. It's no. Oh. No, they bring babies. Let's go to Google. Google's your friend. What's the Guinness? But the toucan play that game, girl thing. Yeah, it's a toucan. Well done, Damo. Yes, because you always want two. You can't just have one. That's right. So Damo's top of the tree, a 1:18.069. So a 1:17 tonight would be a great lap. Anybody hits the 1:17s, they're on it. Lee sitting in second in his delivery vehicle. Just for Lee, we shopped in Tesco's today. We're going to be shopping there again. Tesco's are the only place that stock and sell my favourite drink at the moment. No, not Vimto. My favourite drink at the minute is a canned water. And it's really, really nice. But I can't find it anywhere. It's called Liquid Death, of all things. So there's Lee. He's bopped in a 1:18.269, which ain't far away from the top of the tree. Nando in a tribute livery to the McLaren team, by the looks of it, or similar allegedly. He's bopped in a 1:18.03.0378 or similar, somewhere around there. Batman. Yeah, they will do. You've got Triple and Jabs we've raced against a number of times. Hayes only a couple of times, but he has been recovering from surgery, and I'm up against Hayes every Monday night on the time trials and in all of the things, because he's on my friends list and he's incredibly quick, but I haven't seen him on track for a long time. But I'm 100% sure the 420 Kart League is always going to be competitive, always. So it should be interesting stuff. But Fat Man's there. It's sort of a Gulf type tribute livery. Colours are slightly off, but it looks pretty decent. It might just be my monitor actually that shows it a bit aquamarine rather than blue. But it's a nice looking livery and a good historic livery too. Been around racing and motor racing for many, many years as Gulf. Because it is a type of fuel, isn't it? It's a fuel supplier. Dodo is just coming back to the circuit after a little venture off to the left. Oh, bit of wheel spin. Everybody's good. Another bird on the front, look. There's not two toucans, there's two dodos. And he's into the pits as well. 1:18.779 for Dodo. Round about 9 minutes before qualifying. Here he goes as he leaps out onto the track again. Full black livery with Croatia flag wing mirrors. And what looks like a Ferrari helmet. Next up is JB. JB's in a... That'll be a recreated livery of a race car from something, I'm pretty sure. It's a Krispy Kreme. It's purely fantasy, is it? Well, but Krispy Kreme livery. Of course, with his regular 68 number on. Paget RS sponsors. JB is just under a second off the fastest lap, a 1:18.988. So dropping down to the Azza. Azza in my favourite livery of the group. It's a Martini. You could say it was a Williams sort of livery from the early 2000s, late 90s. It's very nice looking, very fast, sleek. Ooh, got my drink going. Dandelion and burdock for those who are hardcore. Oh, 80p for a 2 litre bottle from Tesco. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It works very well. I don't consume enough water. I generally don't. I'm in that category of people who need to drink more water. So I have kidney problems, and the doctors are always saying to me, your kidneys need water. Drink more water. I'm thinking, my head says, why put more stuff through them if they don't work right? And it's like, no, it's completely the opposite. If you give them more, they can work better. So my kidneys pack up when they're not getting enough fluid or blood flow. And if you don't drink enough water, you can't produce blood. So, and alcohol doesn't count. Alcohol is constituent of water, but it's the makeup of the product that is the process. So, liquid death for me is tap water does my head in. It's just, it tastes chemically in my head. So we went to bottled water. Yeah. And then what I've found is these cans of liquid death. It's Swiss water or Austrian water, I can't remember. But it's supposedly canned. It probably comes from Peckham Spring. It probably is. It probably is, you know. It is probably Peckham Spring. But if I could get a sponsorship from Liquid Death, I'd be all right. But yeah, and that's it. I've just got to drink more water. Dodo says drink beer. It has water in it. Yes, I've tried that. It doesn't work. It generally doesn't work. Even the old zero alcohol, according to the doctors, has the same issue, and you should only drink the same amount of units in zero alcohol. So for example, if you drink 10 pints of lager a week and that's acceptable, they say you should only drink 10 pints of no alcohol because it contains sugar and that. Water has got to be the best. But I'm no doctor. Just like a no assist league, I'm just trying to get into water, so. Run a bath. I'm no gynecologist, but I do like the practice. Yeah. Go for it. Wet nose, yeah. Oh dear. Right, 21:11. I think, have we missed Gandhi out? we've missed Gandhi, haven't we? There's Gandhi. We'll have a quick gander at Gandhi. Dodo says it works for him. Absolutely. You wait till you get to my age. Oh, Gandhi's livery, number 95. It has something written on the front. It looks like weird. It's not going to be weird, is it? It's not going to be. No, it's Vera. I don't know. Standout livery. It's a bit Tron. Very much Tron. Tron, the film, is being re-released. That's going to be out shortly, I believe. If you've never watched the... If you haven't never seen the original, get it watched before you watch the new one. Oh, absolutely. Well, yeah, we've had a few remakes, and I don't know why they're remaking. What, the new one that's just about to come out? Has it? Okay, I understood from a news report I saw the other day that Tron is being remade again. Yeah. They're probably just modernising it, but I thought Tron, the first one, was really good. It inspired a few computer games, I must admit. How do you double shift with the pedal? Still don't get it. You use your right hand on the upshift and you double click up. On this course, the best place to double shift from 4th to 6th is exiting turn 1. If you go into turn 1 in 5th, change down to 4th halfway through, and then change straight back up to 6th gear and accelerate out of the long corner in 6th, and that will get you up to top speed earlier and quicker. What? No, there's two definite differences between earlier and quicker. Ask a young lady who's felt a man up who has pre-ignition. That was the Widdowmaker sanitised version. Ooh, we've got some messages on the telephone. Real life Daisy, well done, JB. Okay, gentlemen, we are 120 seconds away. So I'm just going to check my tyres for quali. We are on the wrong tyres, we'll put them right. Simon, make sure you are in the lobby for qualifying tonight. You are looking like you're in now. Lee says, I've just got a mini fan and attached it to my rig to keep the bass cool. Oh, interesting. Along with a phone holder. I've just bought two. I've just bought two from eBay and a extra USB adapter to go on the back of the rig. Have you seen the fans that I bolted to the side of my Fanatec wheelbase, powered by a USB with contains two PC fans? That's essential. Yeah, cost me 12 quid. Because I already had the two fans, and they're adjustable on speed. They have a speed controller. And, oh. What's JB done? Has he put a photograph in? Oh yeah, he's got the aircon unit. I'll just pop a quick photograph in the old wonder if that's a good enough photograph to pop in the lobby. Just in case the old
When you finish planning, you can have a banana when you finish, okay?
I'll see if this is a good enough photograph. I'm just busy first. I'm going to do this first and then we'll go. Say again? No, I did them with my 3D printer. So it's on screen now. You can see it's bolted together with a bit of redneck joinery. But there's two of them, one either side. And they work very, very well. They blow directly on the back of your hands. I can print them any colour you want. I could supply 4 pieces for you if you've got a Fanatec one. And all you have to do is buy the fans, and I'll tell you which cables to buy so you can connect it to a USB port. In orange, maybe the 2 front ones orange and the 2 black. Yeah, I might be able to do something for you. Right then, gentlemen, are we ready for qualifying? Unofficial 10. Max has left again. Max, get back in before I eject you. He does it. He did it yesterday. Right. Everybody make sure your tyres are correct. By the way, chaps, this is assists you're giving him. It was exactly why he didn't get in quali last night. Right, official 10 seconds, gentlemen, starting now. Good luck, gentlemen. This is the qualifying, that precursor to everything. Qualify first, you'll get pole and the extra point for pole. Good luck, gentlemen. Have a good evening, and we'll see you at the end of quali. Okay. This is all where it starts. Everything goes from here. We'll go from there. We didn't short shift correctly, but let's see how we go. Short shift it, come on with it. So it's 10 minutes of quali. Your out lap never counts. Hopefully we'll get a couple of laps in, come in and change tyres and do it all again. Got to get the fuel load down a bit. Fifth gear into turn 1, down to 4th, get around the first out corner, then up into 6th, power it out, double shift, 2 taps of the right hand button. It feels slow, but it is the fastest way to get to top speed. Can slide this car a little bit. Missed the apex there. We were quite slow to get to 6th gear. We probably could have double shifted to 6th. We might do that one lap. That's a second slow. Leah's gone quicker. Damo's gone quicker. Nando is just behind. We didn't double shift, we just short shifted. Two tenths up. We're top of the tree. We're not for long a bit. Just still there. Pitting this time round. We're just still ahead of Damo. So we did enough that time. That double shift on the front stretch and then the short shift was enough to keep us there. Azza up into fourth, Nando in fifth. Left tyre's just burning up a little bit. We know these guys can go quicker. I'm expecting a 17 from Quali. Oh, so Lee had a 3D phone holder printed purpose-built, Chris 598. Very good. Into the pits with 4:44 remaining. Here we go, another set of softs, no fuel. Damo potentially carrying on. No, they're in. Az is carrying on by the looks of it. Yeah, Az has gone on. Has Ann got top of the tree? Az looks like he's gone faster. Good stuff, Azza. So we're lower on fuel. And we've got new tyres. So Azza a 118.059, a 17 has got to be on the cards. There's somebody at the back of the pack, looks like a blue livery. I don't know who that's going to be, whether that's JB or Batman. Batman's was the Gulf livery, wasn't it? I think it looks like JB. So Az has come in. Here we go. Az has set the challenge, he really has. He's lowered that bar. He really has. That's going to be tough. Yeah, we're 10th down. Caught the grass with the left wheel. Up to 6 really early. We're going to be slow though down here. Yeah. Oh, Lee and Nando have gone above me. We let that slip. All we're going to see now is Damo go trotting past, but Adza keeps top of the tree. 1:27 to go. There's potentially a third lap here, if we can make it work. 2/10 down. Yeah, we're still in fourth. Oh, we exited track left. We blew that lap. We know we've got another lap to do here, so 46 seconds to get back to the start-finish line. And there's potential for a bit of an advantage. Can't get the car to stay in line. Oh! Car washes out a bit, does it, in draft? Oh, we've hit the wall. That's us damaged. That's us done. Yeah, that's us out. Down to fifth. Damien goes into second. Neo goes top of the tree. We're done. We've cooked our gibbon. Pushed it too hard. We're coasting round this one. Let's have a drink of the old beery beer. No beery beer. Time has gone down. We're middle of the pack. Oh, I can push to change down. I didn't know that. That's a thing. One-handed beer driving is possible. There's still a chance of some change around here. Is anybody going to be able to change that at the top? Is Ads going to be able to drive in and change things? They're going across the line now. Or they're not. They're setting up to go across the line. Coming through the chicane. Somebody's clipped the chicane going through. We did that though, didn't we? Oh, it was Nando on the right hand side. He's failed to make the finish. We're just going to coast through, not in somebody's way. Thankfully, that's the way. Fifth place it is. Good stuff, gentlemen. Good stuff. Photographs. Has somebody done a 17? They have, haven't they? I would say. No, I think that I spotted that as well, Dodo. Nando being a BS is what it is. He's better than a BS. We know that, don't we? We do know that. It's one of those. To get the BS, you've got to go online and, you know, do your thing, and, you know, you also lose and you gain. And there's a fair few people who race on here who aren't representing their true colours, but it's not through misrepresentation. It's just they have or they haven't. So it is what it is. Just listening to the chat. So Max Verstappen pops in the final place, 5 seconds down on the fastest guy. Got to give him his dues. He is in his first season. He's less than a month into the PlayStation, so props for trying. Ginger again developing and learning, but a 1:21.7, 3.5 seconds back. Dodo 1.7 seconds back, 1:19.6, decent representation. JB, brand new wheel, just trying to find his feet. Had a disconnect earlier on. Let's hope he's gets positives out of that. 1:19.3, just 1.3 back. Fat Man just settling in. A 1:19.011. Yeah, first time driving the car, so just getting used to it. He's just a second back. We clipped the wall on our final run and weren't able to put that last blast in, so 1:18.3 is probably about my best at present. I think we can push for that. We just have to learn more and develop more. Nando in fourth, he hit the pit wall on the last lap, so it probably was up to be honest. But I think he clipped the chicane coming through and that spun him off. As in third was leading the pack up until a couple of laps to go, but he's only less than a tenth just off the leader, 1:18.059. Damo pushing hard as always, a 1:18.04, 0.067, less than a tenth to the top. But Lee gets it today with the only time in the 17s, a 1:17.976. He's going to be the man to catch, and a great result for Lee. Props to all those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4 is great result. Anybody within a second or around a second back is going quickly. So well done, gentlemen. Right. Are we all good for race start? Is everybody in? Everybody happy to go? I need to double check that I've got my hards on. Well reminded. I didn't. Alien OG Lee, yeah. Okay, gentlemen, I'm going to hit the 10-second, if everybody's good. And I'll give you the usual rundown. Here we go then. Gentlemen, it's no assist Saturday. It's a standing start, penalties apply. This is your 20-minute race on hard tyres only. May the best man win. We'll see you at the end. I absolutely don't believe there's any need to say keep it clean. Those guys racing here today know the score, they know the rules of the game, they know how to race, they know how to drive around each other, and it's all about your skill of controlling this car. It's an easy car to drive, let's not hide under that nutshell. But genuinely, I don't think I need the handbrake, I don't think I've got that set up correctly. We're away then. 5th place off the grid. Couple of taps of the brake from Nando backed me off a bit as it goes out to the left. This is a bit like yesterday's second race. It's a bit like attrition. We're going to let these guys race away in front, and we're going to see if we can just hang with them and profit at all from any mistakes. We'll let them pressurise and we'll let them do the running. This is the challenging corner for me, this one. It's a long triple apex sort of corner. And I mean, it's double apex, but you've got 3 points of touching the outside of the track. So, 2 on the right, 1 on the left. If you get all 3 points right, you're bob on. We're on hard tyres. The hardest thing to do is change from soft to hards, because of the degree of difficulty of getting the grip, but this car does drive well on hards. Nando's just hit the grass there, he's lost traction. We went 5th, stayed in 5th and went to 6th. Got a little bit of a short shift. They're the kind of mistakes we're looking for. They'll give us the opportunity to make gains on the people in front. We just can't be overconfident with this. We've got to keep in tune. Try and keep with the draft of the guys in front. Try and keep there. Lee's just hit the grass as well. That'll give Damo the run on him. I think Lee's done enough to keep it in. Lee's racing and he's number 2 in the chat. How's that possible? Lee just got to settle his nerves. Keep the car under control. Gone off the grass again to the left, right. We've definitely got enough fuel. We've gone fastest lap. That won't be there for long. Lee's just gone off left. Oh, let's hope he can hold that on and not hit the wall. He's done alright. Lee seems to have been struggling for half a lap. He's dropped back into the field, and Nando back there, and Azza. Damo now has the run for the front. There's a ban evader on the Twitch. Wilkie's going to get him. Wilkie has got him. Well done, Wilkster. He's been a hunting. Struggling to stay with Damo at this point. I've made a couple of mistakes at the same corner that I always make them at, but let's just apply what we know and try and claw back. Don't want to come in there too quickly. Damo's just stretching the lead. Nando and Lee are battling back there. Nando's got ahead of Lee. Damo's picked up the fastest lap. We did expect that. I didn't expect that to go on the grass. We're just losing time to Damo. Silly mistakes. Come on. Damo puts the car right over on the left hand side there. Come on. We got 2/10 back. 14 minutes remaining. Nando and Lee are both catching. But that's down to me dropping back though. I'm losing pace. We've got to just keep a steady eye on where we're going and try and keep on. Tyres are looking like they're holding up. It's this corner here that's making it drifty for me. It's where I'm making the mistakes. Double shifted beautifully then. Up into the 6th, and we're not gaining on Damo. But we are putting our fastest lap in, so we've had a fast lap, so's Damo. And the two guys behind are catching, they've caught half a second. We use second gear to try and slow the car then. Was our fastest lap, but all these yellow flags. That scared me and I've gone off to the left. That worried me, that yellow flags then. Whoa, I didn't know what was coming round the corner. Get the excuses in early. That's my third mistake of the day. Is that Damo slow as well? No, it's somebody else. It's Dodo. Dodo had an incident. Thank you, Dodo. I've got to fight back for this. I can't throw away that second place. That was ridiculous. The yellow flags was really off-putting and I don't know why. It's probably because I was trying to commit to the corner but knew I had to slow for yellows. Come on, 6 seconds behind the leader. Hang in there, we're being caught by Az now. I'm losing pace. Left tyres are looking like they're struggling a little bit. We're not halfway through the race yet. Fuel is good-ish, 55%. Leah's got the time down to 1:21.003. We've just gone purple. Using second to check the car up. Six seconds behind Damo. The leaders are 2 seconds behind Damo. So Damo leads, Lee second, Nando third, Widdowmaker fourth, Azza in fifth, JB 6, Fatman 7, Gandhi 8. Our fastest lap, a 1:21.7, so we're Lee's turned the tables up. He's done a 1:27.67. Somebody's just hit the grass. Was that Lee again? It looks like it was Lee that touched the grass too fast through the start finish. We're gaining. We actually used third gear into turn one, which was bizarre. Come on. Still 6 seconds behind Damo. Good evening, Fizzles. Azza needs a 1:17. Come on, Gandhi. Yeah, good support for the bottom end of the league. That's the way. Support the pack of the pack. That's the way. Give them the shouts. There's Vax. Now we're going right, I think so. Thank you, sir. Good evening, Omega. Welcome. 1929. Does that have ABS, Omega? I was so close to that wall. 5.1, we got 7 minutes remaining. 5 laps. I think we're going to be touching base on fuel. We've got to be fuel shifting like a person. We're getting faster though. That last lap was my fastest lap of the race. On fading tyres and lesser fuel. Massive advantage from lesser fuel. Oh, back end wanted to come then. Excuse the phrase. So Nando just had a bit of a slip. We're still 6.8 seconds to Damo. Damo's holding that lead. Consistent lapping. Had to use second to check the car up. Didn't think it was slowing enough. 10 seconds back to Az behind us. Blue flags are waving. British Racing green colour. Who's that? It's not Damo, it's Ginger Gandhi. 6 minutes remaining. That gap's open between me and Lee now. I don't really see myself closing that. Gandhi's gone off left. He did it back onto the track nicely. Well done, that man. Just braked enough on the grass to check the pace of the car. Come on. Into third early. Fourth early. Come on, let's not give up. We lost 2 seconds over the last 2 laps. Damo's put in a stinker. We've not had a great lap. Left front starting to wear. Fuel's not looking tremendously good. 3 laps. Looks like we're going to be out of fuel. So I've got to give up chasing, and I'm conserving the fuel. I'm not going to catch the guys in front. We're racing for 4th. I don't have the fuel to get to the end. There's been an incident at the front. Damo's been caught. Neo goes to the lead. While I was contemplating on my fuel level, these guys were... I've got the fuel back to where I need it. We can put the gas on again. There's another yellow flag. This is where it messed up for me last time. Damo's down to third. Lee picks up pole. Nando second. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have backed off. Maybe I should have kept the gas in. We've got 2 laps of fuel left. 3 minutes remaining. It's still all go at the front. We can't see it though. We're just too far back. We're catching Damo. There's only 4 seconds. He's I think we're going to struggle for fuel again. I think we've outgassed. I think there's definitely 2 more laps to go. There's this one and another. Nice one, Fizzles. Is Damo doing the same? Is Damo preserving fuel? I got 1 lap left. There's definitely more than a lap to go. I've got a short shift to save my chances. Az is still backing down though. .9 of a lap. Wonder if Damo's got damage as well, maybe. 0.8 of a lap. As Lofty's gone in with 1% of fuel. Oh! Just getting to the end with not enough. We've got 0.6. We've got to try and save what we can. It's 30 seconds back to ours. 31 seconds. That's it. The timer's gone to 0. Next one's crossing the line. His race done. 0.5. Half a lap to go. That's JB, Fat Man and Ginger Gandhi taking the flag. Az didn't have to stop for fuel. He could have just run through the line. Is that Nando out of juice? It is. Nando's out. We've got 0.3. We pick up a podium. How good is that? Lee takes the win. Damo second. Widdowmaker's going to pull it for the podium. In 3rd place. That's a good result from nothing. Happy days. Oh. How good was that? We got lucky. Well done, chaps. I spotted my fuel at 3 laps to go. Yeah. Asda, you're right, mate. Oh, what do you need? Oh! 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 Well... Oh, that's a real tougher, isn't it? Oh! Right, I did spot it. So there is an adjudication point here. I did spot Az go to the pits, and I was talking about it as he was going round, looking at the time back to Az, and I said he didn't need to pit looking at the time because nobody else behind him was going to cross the line unless... Was JB still running as well? Yeah, so therefore Az didn't need to pit, because if Az kept going, he didn't need to stop. So by default factor, putting the softs on doesn't necessarily disqualify you. The fact of the matter is that we have to look at whether anybody behind you would have gained. So you didn't gain by putting the softs on, really. So if we're going to look at it in an intelligent and a constructive manner, you naffed yourself up. You ruined your race time. That's all you did. You didn't disadvantage anybody else by putting the softs on. You didn't go and take the fastest lap. So unless anybody disagrees with me, the race will finish as it stands. You'll just get a caution. So you'd have carried on if he'd have kept going. You'd have thought, you'd have known what fuel he's on. Yeah, well, we'll have to have a look at it as a group of racers and make that choice. I think it's yeah, it's not going to hurt anybody. But we'll Damo. It's one to take a look at the results. So we'll go through that. No problem. That sounds reasonable. That I can't see any issue with that. What more? I think so, Lee. I think you're right. I think it's all about advantage. Nobody. Two left web feet. So Dodo started on softs. Next lap I pitted for hards, then went downhill for me. So Dodo started on the soft tyres. Oh my. Yeah, so you actually did it right. You pitted next lap. Yeah. Unfortunately, Ad didn't have that choice. So let's run through the results and see where we go. So Dodo finished in last. It went down from here. He started on softs, which was not a disqualification if you follow the process through. What we hope happened for Dodo there was he learnt something. And I think there was a 1:23.874. He still gets points at that point. Max Verstappen 2 laps down, a 1:23.4. That's a decent lap, but Dodo didn't get the pace at all. So yeah, we got to learn. Good night, Tia. You take care. Ginger Gandhi came in 8th, 2 laps down, a 1:25.0. Fastest lap. Fat Man in 7th, a 1:22.9 on the 1 lap down due to the cutoff. JB in 6th, a 1:21.9. Again, 1 lap down due to the cutoff, but actually just backed off to not have to do the last lap, so fair's fair. Az finished in 5th, but as we just heard there, Az went into the pits with 1 lap to go, selected the wrong tyres, put softs on, then forgot to refuel. So came out the pits anyway. And just had to draw around at 50 mile an hour. The question was, does putting the wrong tyres on give a disadvantage? JB rises quite correctly. If he'd have realised, he'd have carried on, and that could have changed the result. However, what we don't know is what fuel level JB had. So we'll have to have a little bit of investigation into that and see where it goes. But Azzo, well done for coughing up, and we've got something to learn. Nando ran out of fuel. 0.1. Nando ran out of fuel with half a lap to go or so. A 1:21.0 with his fastest lap. As I heard from the front of the pack, they weren't really looking at fuel levels, and I spotted mine 3 laps to go. And unfortunately, the toss of the coin, the roll of the dice was met, and Nando came short. I ran 2 laps on fuel map 6 just to try and get us to the back, thinking as long as we can hold on, something can happen. And luckily it did. We got us the podium. So a 1:21.5 wasn't that far off the front, to be honest. Fastest lap. Damo led for so much of the race, and then must have been 4 laps from the end. Had a slight off, which caused the run up, and then he was back down into 3rd place for a little bit. And again, gained from Nando's demise. but only finished 4 seconds behind Lee, a 1:21.268. And Lee, fastest qualifier, takes the podium, takes the win with a 20:42.798 finish time and the fastest lap. So an extra point, a 1:27.67. Is Lee going to get the full house tonight? Is he going to be the first person to pick up a full house in a long time? We'll have to see. Congratulations to the podium takers. And we'll see what happens for race 2. Right, gentlemen, I'm going to reset the lobby. Feel free to take your breaks. And I'll give you a shout when we're ready. If you wouldn't mind just tagging up when this happens. Let me just double check everything's right. Set by host. It's a 40-minute race, I think. 40-minute race, and it should have mediums and soft tyres. There we go. So don't forget to set your tyres, gentlemen, and we'll be going from there. Can anybody remember how many laps we did? Oh. It was probably 13, was it? I can't remember. I have saved the replay, but going to save the replay would be... Go and look at the replay would be a challenge.
Well, no, I would do that down.
Well, I've just broke a fingernail on the side of my rig. Ow. 15 laps according to Azet. It just rewound. Oh, we could rewind YouTube, yeah. Yeah, 15.
Sports.
Just Lee to tag up, Lee, if you can. He's done it. Changing grid order then.
That's what I'm going to say about race 2 last night.
Yeah.
I started 4th and I was in first position by turn 4.
Were you? Blimmin' heck. I haven't watched the video yet. I need to.
Count the difference.
Of other people? I thought they got disconnected and you would skip past them. Fatman JB as... Yeah, that looks good. I think we're good. If anybody could just have a quick double check and tell me I'm wrong, I'll sort it. Ginger, Fatman, JB, Fernando. That's it.
Might be.
I've got to take this bit of fingernail off. Dodo wants to go to the back. Okay, Dodo, I will move you to the rear. You happy with that, Dodo? Oh, that fingernail's busted. Ouch. Yeah, it is. It is. I just put my finger down the side of my wheel and I've tipped my finger into my fan and just chipped the corner off my nail. That's nasty. It's my own fault.
Yeah, you've got insurance for selling them.
I'm not. I didn't say sell, did I? There was no word for sell put in there. They don't come with the European kite mark, put it that way. Warranty, they're free. Right, gentlemen. Give us a shout when you're back and ready to go and we'll hop on and we'll do the do. It's a big wipe. Right then, unofficial 10, gentlemen.
Good luck.
Is
Yeah,
JB
good luck, gents. Have a
is
good
JB back in the slot? Ready to go?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, I'm going to hit the 10-second start. Here we go. So this is a 40-minute race using mediums and softs. It's a standing start, penalties apply. It's the no assist Saturday 40-minute finale. May the best man win. And good luck to all racers. So here it is then, the pinnacle of the tonight, the first round of the no assist Saturday. We are good to go. And we're 7th on the grid. We got a tremendous run. Nando has. Ooh, just backed out there. I had to, as it was, ooh, Max Verstappen's gone off to the left. So we did, oh, Ginger Gandy's a little bit slow through the run, through the gears. He's moved out the way nicely. Oh, he's just gone to the grass. Oh, JB's had an incident. Don't know what happened there. Touch to the grass maybe with the rear wheel and then shot off. That man's gone off. Oh, that was an incident and a half. What was that? Need to listen. I think it's controller, was it? Nando's backed off. Don't know why Nando's really backed out. Dodo's up to 5th. So Nando's waiting for JB. Okay. And Nando's backed off. True gent. So we got to work out how far these mediums are going to go. We know the hards did really, really well. It was fuel that let us down. Here we go then. Incident packed opening lap. Three cars, 4 cars, line astern, lead the pack out. Not sure who that is at the back. We're into an overtake position on ours. I'll back out of that, didn't get alongside. Didn't get to his wing mirror. As was particularly slow at the end of the straight. The washout, saw that affect Lee's car there just in the middle of that acceleration phase through the corner. Here we go, pushing through with purple again. Nando has the fastest lap at this point. Nando still keeps it 1:19.3. Damo's just starting to sneak off the front. We can put our headphones back on. There's no shouting and screaming in the pack. Az has just let it go to the right. He's held it though. It's no disaster. He can recover from there. Now we've got to try and make some gains to recover. Tyres are the problem. 8 laps maybe. That'll mean we have 4 laps left of fuel. Damo did exactly the same thing in the first race. Went out the front of the pack, had an incident. We're going to get caught by Lee here, I think. He just nudged us. Second gear check on the car, 2.6 seconds to Damo. I don't know where these tyres are going to go. I'm going to let Lee go. No, he's nudged me again. Tyre strategy is what comes in here. Who's on what, we don't know. Most people have gone mediums, I think. Here goes Lee. We've got to let him go. He's quicker than we are. Had to lift. Got to watch for the washout now. Managed that just. Lee with a little drift around there. If we can get to 10 laps, we're going to be kind of okay on these mediums. Oh, Lee just touched the grass there. Damo just breaking away, 3.7 seconds in the lead. Let's check down to third. There's no overtaking line through there at all. I've not got the legs. Has Lee just given it up? No, he hasn't. I'm going to back out of that. Something just fell off my rig, and I don't know what it was. As we came through there, the vibration just shook something off it. I don't know what that was. 2 drinks, controller, telephone over there. Oh, it's the fan. The fan has fallen off. Ah, oh, I'm overheating now. That was such a distraction. I had to know what it was. If a pint glass of Dr. Pepper, or not Dr. Pepper, dandelion and burdock was laid on the floor, there's not a lot I could do. The damage is done. JB first one to go to the pits for tyres. We are 12 minutes in. I think there's one more lap for my tyres. We're only 2.3 seconds ahead of Azza, so we're not safe zone yet. We're equidistant gaps, leaders. Somebody's just come out the pits in front. Green, it could be Gandhi. No, it's Vax Verstappen. And he's exited stage left. Lee's gone to the grass, but he's recovered. Oh. Is that a blue flag incident? Don't know. I think Ash just given Damo the jump, and he's now 7.9 seconds ahead. Racing the blue flag lap, that's not really on. But there we have it. I think he thought the guy had gone through because he'd passed the blue flags. I really don't think he knew I was there. He thought he'd passed the incident. So, can't hold that against him. I kept my foot in to try and stop him spinning. No damage. Didn't really short shift up there. We've gone purple. I think we got another lap on these tyres, to be honest. We're gonna need them. 11 laps, 12 laps would be good. Still got that sound distortion, which is really weird. Still trying to find out what that's coming from. It's coming through direct from the PlayStation. So I wonder if my HDMI lead from the PlayStation's a bit rubbish. I'm going to change that cable then tomorrow. I think this has got to be the last lap. That'll give us 8 minutes on softs, which should be fine, I think. Yeah, front left has gone. Rear left is pretty much doo-dooed as well. Let's pit at the end of this lap. Damo 10.7 seconds in the lead. .22 seconds of ours, but I think ours will have pitted. We know we need 12 laps of fuel. Damo's gone in, 13% remaining, he's done alright. Lee's gone in 18%, he's done even better. Right, that fan can get picked up in a bit. We want 12 laps of fuel. Here we go. Who's going to go out on softs? I don't know who else is in the pit. 16 seconds. We were 11 seconds back from Damo, so I can only suggest that I've pitted longer. So they've taken less fuel. Oh my! Don't know why the car suddenly decided to change angle. No damage, hopefully. The car suddenly changed angle going through the corner. That was really weird. JB is gaining. I'm going to let JB go. It just decided to go straight on. I put the throttle down, there was no grip at the front, and it just went straight off the course. Different fuel weight, I would suggest. Well, it's not really. It just felt totally different. Just did its own thing. Managed to get the car back on the track, but I'd lost it. It spun back on. So, okay, 5th place. We're not catching as. We've got to reevaluate. First big mistake of the day. We managed to recover last race, but let's reevaluate where we are then. Damien leading, Neo 2nd, Az in 3rd, JB 4th. We're in 5th, Fat Man in 6th, he's 22 seconds back. Ginger Gandhi 7, Nando in 8th. Nando's really not recovered from earlier. Damo's just put the fastest lap in a 1:18.351. So that means out the back of the pack somewhere are Vax Verstappen and Dodo. Right, let's see if we can work this out and try and get back on the path to righteousness. JB was quick through there. We're not going to catch him by this point, so just going to back out. Quite a difficult track to overtake on this. We want that draft, there it is. JB's no slouch, so he'll be wanting to go. I really don't know what that audio problem is. Like I say, HDMI lead, time to swap that out and see what happens. "19 seconds back to ours. That's a long haul. We're not going to do that by lapping. "17 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. So 12 laps. It's going to be about 14 minutes total. We've done 4 laps out of the pits, so that's 5 minutes. I think we're going to be expecting 6 laps from the softs, something like that. Tried to follow that darker line through there. JB's gone to the pits. 32% of fuel. I wonder if he ran softs or did he get repaired? Changed tyres? Don't know. 15 seconds back to Az. Seconds off the leaders. That's a shocker. Kind of feels somebody took their softs mid-race. He's still putting time in on me. I feel like my front left is really wearing quickly. Oh! That was my own fault looking at the leaderboard. Took my eyes off the track, lost where I was. Okay, it says 5.4 laps remaining, but that front tyre doesn't look like it's going to carry 5. Damo's gone in off soft, so he did take the soft option. He short fueled and he ran 8 laps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 laps on the softs. So Lee takes the lead, having gone out on the mediums. Lee's still going to need to pit, but then he's got the softs for the last stint. Damo comes back in onto second place. We've had multiple incidents now. Who's that that's just come out of the pits? It's a black car. That's going to be Dodo. Still 30 seconds back from Lee. 15 seconds back from Az. We're in no man's land, really. Nando's coming back up the pack though, isn't he? Look, he's up to 6th. JB holding 5th place. He's got another pit stop to go, I think. Has Damo gone softs twice? 2 softs. 8 then 8, 16 laps. He's going to have to do 12 minutes. I think that's a big call, but I think that's possible. 8, 9 laps, soft softs. Maybe. Do 20 minutes on the mediums. Az has gone in 2% fuel. He's going to have to do 11 minutes on these. He's going to have to do 10 minutes on the softs. So if we push this as far as we can go, we're probably going to do 8 minutes. We're going to have 2 laps left on these. And then there's a chance for us to catch 8 seconds on ours as his mediums, as his softs are going to be fading at the end, maybe. Chance for 2 podiums today. Outside chance, maybe. Don't know. We'll have to see. Scraping the bottom of the barrel, really. Nando goes for medium, so he's going to softs with 10 minutes to go. We've got to get these tyres to do 2 more laps. Gandhi, Fat Man, it's a flourish of penalty, it's a flourish of pit stops right now. Everybody coming out. They're still racing all the way down the field, look. What's going on here? There's 2 people come out of the pits. I think we're pitting this time round. We're just losing a tiny bit to Az. But I think we've got to take 6 laps of fuel. Maybe 7. We take 6 laps will give us 7. We need that extra one just in case. And then we're chasing Azza down for that 3rd place. If Azza can get that podium, it would be a great result for him today. He's looked really fast in this car, he really has. The result's just getting away from him, but we're going in this time. In the sports tyres, there we go, the softs, we're taking 7 laps. Come on. It's just turned the timer off so I can't see him. It's going past now. That's not Az. It's a white livery we're looking for. It's 12 seconds ahead. We've got no chance. Fastest lap chance though. We've probably got the lowest level of fuel of anybody going to the end. 1:18.341 for Damo. Fastest lap of the race. We've got 50% fuel. 51. Lee is on 0, so Lee's going to have the lowest fuel. Damo's gone in as well. Oh, wow. Damo's taken another stop. Because he did go softs. Damo's in and out, just taking the tyres. Lee needed fuel. Oh, that was a great strategic change by Damo. That was strategy to the fore. He just short fueled. No, he didn't short fuel. He took all the fuel. He didn't take any fuel on this stop because he had the fuel on board already. I'm just going to dive in front of Dodo very rudely. Thank you, Dodo. But Damo did enough to just roll in, take the tyres and blast out again because Lee was on 0. That was a very quick response by Damo to see that opportunity, and now they're both softs versus softs. What is the gap at the front, I wonder? Can I see them on the map? They're 35 seconds ahead. I don't know if it's wind on a microphone, you know, that's causing that that sound distortion. I don't know. .1:17.988, fastest lap of the day. We've dipped into the 17s. There's an extra point if we can make it stick. We've dipped into the 17s. That's as fast as I can think I could go. 18.3 was my fastest up to that point from the all results all day. .11 seconds behind 2 hours, 4 minutes to get them. I definitely don't think that's possible. Hope everybody's alright in the chat. They're probably riveted to this race, but hoping to be able to see the race at the front between Damo and Lee. Very little chat through the field, but no Silver Surfer tonight. .2 to us. We've got enough fuel to get to the end. I'm pretty sure the guys were aware of fuel from the RAS race. Oh, Damo's got 1:17.867. He's gone that little bit better. Oh, that's a shocker. He stole that off me. Picked it out of my pocket. That was terrible. Wrong gear. That's why that corner was different. .1:17.6. Holy chipotle. Yeah, that is quick. Yellow flags. That's Nando. No, it's not. It's Vax Verstappen. He's backed off. Nicely done. Thank you, sir. Let's see if we can put one last little challenge in on that lap time. Tyres are probably cooked. There's only 2 laps left. We're going to finish with 1 lap extra of fuel. Tyres might not have the life in them. We're 1/4 of a second down. Come on. We touched the grass on the right hand side there. That was a bit dodgy. I don't want to deny Az that 3rd place. I'm never going to get 7 seconds now. I'm never going to catch him, but the chance to get to him would be good, but I don't see it as a probable. I can't see the gap between Damo and Lee, but I wonder if the gap's there between Damo and Lee, between Azza and Lee. Who's that in front? Is that Azza and Lee? Oh, that's a 19. That's no good, really. Lap time's fallen away because that left front is. It's the last lap. Damo leads. Neo Lee in 2nd. Azza in 3rd. Wizzo 4th. JB 5th. Nando in 6th, Fatman 7, Ginger Gandhi in 8, and the other 2 runners, Dorian and Vax Verstappen, make up the field. I think Az is nowhere actually near to Lee. They've made it to the extra lap, haven't they? We haven't done it. Az doesn't catch the extra lap. That's just between Damo, etc. We take up the final. So that was Ginger Gandhi and Az lapping. Well done. Well done, Az. Great result. And Wilkie says this heat's making me sleepy. I'm going to be getting a good sleep tonight. Great run, Az. Oh. Almost hot as hell. That was. Oh, let me see if I can get my fan back. I think it's recharging. Broken the Mrs. Bank cable then. Have to replace that cable. That cable died as it fell off. That broke it. Never mind. Great result, gentlemen. Damo was outpacing me. Well done. It was that final pit stop for Damo that really got the jump. No fuel, just able to take tyres and go. Well, that's how it looked like. Yeah, saw that. Saw that, yeah. Yeah. You took all the fuel at your second pit stop and then just swapped tyres, didn't you? Kept on the softs. Oh, wow. Okay. It was a good run, though, mate. Great win. Great win. Right. That was tremendous. Soft and mediums got grass. Right, post these things. Damio did medium, soft. Yeah, no worries, mate. You take care. Great win, buddy. Take soon, buddy. So, now we'll put these results up. And we'll have a talk through it. Damo goes before trophy presentation. That's interesting. So I'll quote you on that, fat man. So Vax Verstappen brings up the last place in the race, 10th place, 1:22 fastest lap, 3 laps down, but he's fighting his way, so let's not disencourage him, let's keep him going. We had a bit of an incident coming around the corner, but I think that was purely because he saw blue flags from the car in front and didn't expect me to be so close. So no harm done, no damage, and we kept him on the track, so all good. Dodo started. Yeah. It was no issue at all. I honestly understood that you saw the blue flags for the car you let go, then not realised I was there. So, no harm, no foul, mate. No issue. So, Dodo actually looked like he was up in 4th, 5th place at one point in the race, but he's then dropped back off to 1:19.9. That is his fastest lap, which isn't too bad. He's learning, he's getting there. He's coming faster. Ginger Gandhi, 8th place for the second time tonight. 2 laps down, a 1:21.525. Looks like he was running well with Azra at the end. No comment from there. And to quote Fat Man, had a shit race tonight. A 1:18.767 fastest lap. Spins, damage. Did you stop for anything on the way? No? How many pit stops? 3 pit stops? 2 pit stops? Yeah. He says, yeah, that many. So, yeah, in terms of 7th place, he's making progress. It's early days in the league. These bad results will come and go. Nando had the sort of same issue. Had an incident with JB, I think, on lap 1. Gave up his place, was up in 3rd place, backed it out, went to the back, let JB go. And then I think it didn't get any better from there, really. I saw him having incidents further on. Nothing further to say. Just a rubbish race. That's the way. JB up into 5th then. Goodwood sucks. Oh, get that in early. Should have said that earlier. JB fastest lap of 1:19.4. Looks to be running fairly decent average laps. Incident at the start of the race probably set him back. Anything else, JB? Yeah. Softs, medium, medium. Yeah, it's typical. So just in case you didn't hear that, JB had an incident first lap, ran all the way to the pit stop with damage, managed to do softs on the first stint, medium, got a 3-second penalty for overtaking under yellows, which was just popped up because somebody had left the track, so unfortunate. I don't think that was a massively high penalties race. I don't think there were many. So if anybody got one, that was a bit of unlucky. But JB's fastest lap 1:19.4. Well, if you look, person in third did a 1:19.1, so there wasn't much in it. We came in 4th, a 1:17.988 fastest lap. We had 2 incidents. The car decided to leave the circuit by its own accord, and again, I really don't know why that happened. It's the start of the second stint where it just went into a corner and just decided to carry on as though there was no grip or whatever. And then we had a spin coming back onto the track, so that put 30 seconds between us and the car in front. And I spent all after the rest of the race chasing down Az, got to within 7 seconds, which wasn't too bad. But as we get to Az, a 1:19.1, a great result for Az on the podium. Good result for the day, pays off when it actually comes together and it works. I'm not sure what stints Az ran, but medium soft. So yeah, it was a good strat, and it got him where he needed. So he stands up on the podium for the first time. Lee in second. I think Lee probably lost out due to Damien's tactics in this race, and I don't mean that in a nasty way. Damo went mediums and then 2 more pit stops for soft by the looks of it. And that last pit stop he got for free, purely because he was able to dip in and out, whereas Lee had to take fuel roughly at the same time. So Lee's fastest lap was probably 4th fastest lap of the day, 1:18.266. But he did have a couple of grass offs, which probably impeded. But he was only 0.8 of a second, and he was the only other racer to finish on the fastest lap, to finish on the final lap. So a great result for Lee. That'll set him well for the future. And maybe I cursed him by suggesting if he won, he'd take the total points for the day. But that actually goes down to Damien. Fastest lap of the race, a 1:17.634. Fastest lap of the day by all accounts. And 40 minutes 52.502 gives Damo the win. So points are spread across the field today. It's going to be tight. We'll wait for Damo to do the results, but I don't think that'll be tonight. I think he's nipped off. So congratulations, Damo, Lee and Az for the podium, and the rest of the racers for succeeding and surviving the first of its race of its kind. So thank you very much. Any guest racers that I know of? Yeah, everybody but me. Everybody's a guest. Nobody else gets any points as far as I know. No guest racers tonight, I don't believe. We might get some. Well, I'm hoping we'll get a couple back for next week, so we'll see how it goes. Big Popper, I'm hoping, returns to the fold, but no, he's away next week, isn't he? Because he's going the Camaro Fest, so that's the way it is. What do you mean fix? There's no fix. None of these races are fixed ever. What are you on about? Okay, so you're planning on somebody's 50th Friday. Haven't got a clue who that is. Don't know what the hell could go wrong with that. Right. So we'll just have a quick look at some things. Saturday tracks then. Behave. Brands Hatch next Saturday. Good night, Gander. You take care, fella. So next Saturday is Brands Hatch. That's gonna be a tricky one. Next Friday's race. Yeah, it'd be my drop round, I'd reckon. Next Friday is High Speed Ring in the Friday League. And the next race we're going to practice on today is going to be, we're off to Miyabi at Kyoto. In the Civic, yeah. In the Civic 5. Load settings. Tuesday, Asia Cup Race 1. Load. Okay. Load. We're going to make that Miyabi. So we're off to Kyoto, Japan. Kyoto, and it's Miyabi. I'm going to save that. Night shift Saturday. Okay. Unfortunately. A night shift starts at midday. Oh, I see. But it depends on the vessel, does it? Okay. Lobby's set up for... Well, lobby's just loading in for next Saturday. No, it's next Tuesday. I'm just going to take a very quick gentleman break, and I'll be back shortly. I have returned. Ooh, headphones wrong. It's brilliant. It's a really good track. For what it is, it's really short, and it actually is really quite a challenge for this kind of car. But go-kart wise, yeah, I pretty much expect it to be good fun. We've done it a few times, I think. I think we've done it in go-karts, haven't we? A way back on an off-season race, I think. Yeah, I think we've done it before. Let's put some laps in, that's what she said. So some people have gone out on the softies already, trying to set the pace. We are Civic bound. Let's put the lap times up. We're on the sports tyres to start with, of course. We will try and find the line through here in this big hunker chunk of a car. We'll let whoever that is behind us go first. Batman with the penalties. Now you can be really, really tacking on these corners where the curbs are. Tyre wear is going to be the one on these long corners. That's where we're going to really suffer. We can manage the tyre wear, we can get long laps. The major punishment here is the pit stop. It's not a long pit stop, it's 12 seconds if I'm right, if I remember correctly. But you don't actually have to pit here. If you keep the car just rolling and rolling and rolling, it takes so long to catch up that 12 seconds that anybody does any more than a one stop, it's going to be crazy. But that all being said, that was probably 12, 15, 18 updates ago that you were able to run this without stopping for tyres. Things might have changed now when you get to red. We might have to just test that out and see what happens. Oh, I think we'll get a penalty for that. I can't get this thing to stop. Batman picks up yeah. Batman picks up another penalty. The Fat Man goes faster with a penalty. Interesting. Getting it to turn's a real trick, isn't it? Gandhi's got a lot to answer for. Yeah, I'm not going to give you $10 to do it either. Sorry, Vax. That's a decent time, has it? He's on. Oh, he's on mediums. Okay. Still a decent time. Still quicker than the hards, guys. Well, slow because of our contact with Vax at the start. Car's sliding from here. I can't control that. It's just gone. As it's coming through on the faster tyres, of course. That's what it is. Look how much advantage that is. Oh, Fat Man's got the time right down at 43.2. Oh, Lee went one lap too long on mediums. And the incident with Vax maybe could have been closer, but live and learn. Okay, okay. Okay. I thought you described Matt Vax as incandescent then. I read it as incandescent and thought, well, that's a good description. It was a very lively coloured car, wasn't it? Flip paint and everything. Yeah. One lap too long on the mediums, yeah. So it was probably down to just the tyre wear. It gives you that really slow lap right at the end. I think you need more than 2 or 3 lines of pixels just to get the car to do the lap somewhat. We're going to change tyres for mediums, I think. Mediums. No fuel. Let's have a look how long, see how this takes. Where we got a timer for the pit stop. There we go. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 seconds and we're going. 16-second pit stop. You lost over 3 seconds with Vax, okay. JB in the Pinkster. Now overtaking here is an absolute, well, very little opportunity for overtaking. You can overtake when people have issues with cornering. The best overtaking shot I think is down here as you come through this chicane, and then you've got the draft coming up here, and your chance is to go into that corner on the tighter line. That's probably where the opportunity is. We're now down to 5th. Batman's on 100% fuel, that's interesting. Okay. I don't know whether this car's got good oil or not. I've got 4 of these cars. I could probably actually just make sure there's a couple good and use them for practice. We're up to 4th and I'm looking at the timing rather than at the lap where I'm going. Vax goes to the pits. Pop cancels out oil degradation. Does it now? Does it? Is that a thing? Ah, maybe. Even if you go in with knackered oil, maybe. Okay. That's good to know. It is good to know. Pigeony confirmed it, okay. And he talks to the people at the top, doesn't he? So he knows. Up into 3rd. JB is another second quicker. How's that work? You're on softs, okay. But I haven't hit turn 1 correctly yet, have I? I had to swerve a number of times before I hit him. And there's the confirmation that you can... No. 17 laps on softs. You can go all night on a set of tyres here, said the nuns of the vicar. Yeah. Did you say you're squealing them fronts? Okay. That German fella. Yeah. That's really good to know, Lee. Really good to know. Really good to know. Good night, Matthew. You take care, pal. You're welcome, Matthew. You're really welcome. Yeah, yeah. You're all right, mate. Anytime. Hope you have a good week, and we'll see you, or rest the weekend, and we'll see you soon. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah. Ah, jeebus. Yeah. No worries, mate. Alright, pal. Yeah. Cheers, fat man. Let us know how the kebab goes. Lap 21. I think it's time for me to go and get some softs. I'm down to half a tank of fuel. 5th place. Nando's. What state are your tyres in now? Okay, let's see how big the fall off is then for you when you hit the red. See if you can just keep going. So you're on softs and you're lapping slower than hards, but you haven't pitted. So yeah, you gained 6. So you've lost 16 seconds by pitting, and in principle, you're only losing 3/4 of a second per lap. So you can afford to run 10 to 12 laps and skip a pit stop, potentially. So you could run 27, 28 laps on softs and still be leading over somebody who has pitted once. Yeah, easy maths. Very quick maths. Not probably right maths, but quick maths. Yeah. Yeah. So one stop in the 40-minute race is well on. Gone. We've gone fastest first lap on a set of softs. Half a tank of fuel. Ah, okay, so they have really affected it then. They've changed it massively. Wow. Okay. That's shocking. Yeah. Yeah, I just went past you. Yeah. Oh, hello, Walt. It is. Don't worry about me. Keep going. Dairy Milk Corner. JB's picked up the fastest lap again. A 42.5. Will we see a 41, I wonder? I want to be down to... Oh, hello! Oof! I think I'll just quickly find a pit stop and a level at 4.5 seconds. That needs to be 4.5 weeks. Flipping heck. We'll refuel and we won't refuel, but we'll take some repairs. Oh, we've got beer left. Excellent. And right, see how we go. That's impressive. They will start to cool down, I think, after a while, because you'll be running on rim. It's a worthwhile test. "28 laps. So that's 30 laps of fuel on a set of softs. Okay. Absolutely. One for the research pool. I wouldn't say gene pool. Yeah, BB would do 40, wouldn't he? Provisional results are in. I thought Damo had gone for a lie down. I didn't think he'd gone to do the actual results. He's a stud muffin, isn't he? He's a hero. Provisional results. I will take a look. I'm just going to bang in a fast lap, and then we will just pick up with Damo's scores on the doors, Miss Ford. And fastest lap first time out of 42.447. Sorry, 477. So we will... Oh, we will... we will just pause up. And we'll go to the results. And we will see what they say. He's put them here. Here we go then. No Assist League Saturday provisional results. Oh, there's definitely a fix going on here. Max Verstappen on the bottom rung, 10th place with 22. Only 1 point to Dorian on 23. Ginger Gandhi and 8 on 27. He finished 8th in both races. Fat Man picks up 30 points on 7th. Nando in 6th for 35 points, tied with JB on 35. That's kind of fitting considering the incident that happened in lap 1. Widdowmaker and Az tied on 40 points. Two very similar races, just switched positions. And Neo and Damien tied for first place on 48. Again, very fitting. There looks like 3 really close battles there. Not forgetting, nobody can change cars, so 6 results down the line, we could see a very interesting battle. Neo takes qualifying and the extra point in the first and second, qualifying in the first race, and Damien picked it up in the second one. So tied, 15-32. 47-48, yeah, it works, doesn't it? 48, 1-1, yeah, bang on. That's a great standing, isn't it? Well, we've got a couple of things on to look at there. I don't think there's going to be any changes unless there's anything comes to me on mail. We're going to let Az keep what he got, even though he has technically defrauded the results with a change in tyres. But we'll skip over that. We'll mumble that quite a bit. And yeah, but they're decent. Thank you, Damo, very much appreciated. And we will go from there. 3 very, very close battles. We've got a big race coming up next week on Brands Hatch. That's going to separate the fast lads from the not so fast lads. The ones that know the track, the one that know how to get the speed from the car will really progress there. That's the one that will give you the leap up you need to catch up. Nando's looking for a good result there if he's not working too late. Brand's actually be a tough Charlie, that will. Oh, that Catalonia, as says, he's not looking forward to. But I think the low grip, high tyre wear might make that track a real challenge. But the car might even it out, you see. It might be really good. It's a big long circuit as well, so it might even things out on strategy. You never know. Yeah, you're welcome, Damo. Very much, mate. It's appreciated what you're doing. And I will get back to you on your questions from Friday night's email. So I've got to sit down with the missus tomorrow and run through some various bits and pieces. But yeah, all well and good. These tyres are past the pigeons and we're down. Let's go and take some low fuel. 3. No, this is the 3rd lap and they've done no, that's not true. This is 7 laps and they've passed it. I'm probably about 40% on my left front and they're not going to put in any faster laps, so optimal of 42.398. So we've got a little bit further to go on best lap. Why is there a car sideways in the pit lane? Did somebody spin it in? No, they're just parked, aren't they? We've got 1.8 lap fuel, so if we take 4 laps of fuel, that'll really give us... No, let's take 3 laps of fuel. 2 laps of fuel? 2 laps of fuel. No, there we go. 4 laps of fuel. Jesus. Didn't get any choice. It'll make for many lap race. It certainly will. And I wonder if first place could potentially go a lap up over second place if somebody decided to refuel fully. I wonder. I think the choice of tracks is pretty good. I think Damo chose most of them, to be honest. Oh, we're a tenth up. Adios, amigos. Stay safe and look well, mate. Happy days. JB's gone ahead by 42.356. 42.374, that's close. What a chicken feister. How did he do that? Good lap, JB. Purple again, first split. Purple second split. No, we missed it. Boom back a lack. Miles away. Go for another set of tyres then. We'll scrub another set of softs, why not? I'm out of fuel. Oh. That could be a tragedy. JB's in for a set of tyres. Dorian went past in a skin that looked like makes it look like an old Cavalier. Get a drinky pink in. Oh, I only took 1.3 laps of fuel. How ridiculous. I'll get the outlap in. It'll be the fastest outlap of the day, won't it? Your car's so light, there's nothing in it. Get telling off from the stewards for hot lapping. Softs, take the right amount of fuel this time, you nugget. Come on. Sorry for not being so active, but nodding away to my MTV's Headbangers. It's been on since 8. Finishes at 3 AM. Not wrong with that, Wilkie. Not wrong with that at all. Tell you what I've been getting into lately. There's this TikTok channel for this guy who says, "Hey, can you guess this song in 3 head-banging clues and 1 note?" And some of them are really quite tricky, but others I get straight off. So I have to listen to the note because I don't know anything about the band's history kind of thing, but that TikTok channel is really quite enthralling, really quite good. The clues are really quite good as well. But, Vanessa Warwick, who's she? Don't know that one. Proper memories, 80s. Yeah, I do like them. Oh, JB picks up a penalty. So do I think. Just ran off the road just there, and then ran off when JB went off as well. I don't think... Oh, Lee's gone ahead. 0039. It was only 0.18. Sorry, 0.018. Hey, Reed Allen, welcome. I did think about you earlier. Thought I haven't seen you tonight. You're normally on. She was the host of Headbangers Ball. Never heard of it. Sounds like a metal event rather than an 80s night out. I remember when the Iron Maiden and Metallica albums came out in like 1988, 89, and the albums were bought and knocking around my form room at work, at school. No, it was no, that wasn't me. Wasn't me. No. That was me. That was me going to school. Yeah, on my Warburton's bike. I had a 10-speed racer. And Justice for All. That probably sounds right, actually. That sounds right for the album. It does sound right. Metallica, yeah, it does sound right. It was a long time ago for me. Long time ago. I ain't got any vinyl. Brother Nick them all. They would have all disappeared out of my bedroom. No idea where they've gone. I wasn't, I listened to it all, I just wasn't into music. No, I wasn't into it. I used to go to Lasers in Lincoln, and I used to go to Rock City in Nottingham between 92 and 96. Used to go to Legends in Sleaford. Helter Skelter. Did you ever go? Did you ever go to Skegness in the early 90s, mid 90s? Oh yeah. 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 I liked Guns N' Roses back in the day, and Black Crowes back then. I don't listen to music whilst playing GT now. I have to hear the engine. The engine is the music. I can't drive my car at home listening to music. I used to. I don't anymore. Yeah, so you can reverse. No, I'm normally listening to YouTube actually when I'm driving. I normally have YouTube on. Yeah, that's right. Def Leppard, yeah. Now, the hairdresser in my local town was a wife of one of the members of Def Leppard. I can't remember who it was, but I remember that fact. But that's where I used to go and get my hair cut. And I, believe it or not, why I've got grey hair now, and it's relatively straight. It's actually really quite curly. And I used to have brown hair, the same as Slash. It used to be shoulder length, and the drummer from Def Leppard, yeah, he lost his arm in a car accident, didn't he? And Wilkie could sit on his hair. What did you do? Take it off and pop it on the... It was that long, was it? Yeah, mine used to go down to like middle of my shoulder blades on my back when it was wet. But I then joined the army and just had it all shaved off. The hairdresser was not impressed when I went in and said, time for it to go. And she said, why? I said, I'm joining the army. She said, I don't want to do it. She says, one of my girls will cut it off. I'm not doing it. And took it down to a short back and sides, and it was all over the floor. But that was, I grew it from like I was 14 to 18, and it was quite long. Wilkie's bald now. Yes, mate. Did he now? Yeah. Okay. And you lived at number 6? Okay. Was it Banana Man that lived at number 6 Acacia Avenue? It was Banana Man that lived at 6 Acacia Avenue, wasn't it? But it was. Crazy Nights Kiss. A crazy, 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 crazy nights. Yeah. That's got to be my favourite YouTube video, Kiss Guy at the Foo Fighters. That's my best, yeah, I joined the army. For my sins. 3 years. 3 years signed on, only did 1.2 years, 1 year, 4 months, 3 months, 1.25. Got a place at university and left the army. Good night, Dodo. Who? Lee? You all parked up at the end still. Good night, Dodo. Great racing tonight, Dodo. You got a long way to go, but you'll get there. Oh, I got critical engine damage. I got 4 seconds of penalties. I got no fuel left. I'm out of fuel. I'm gonna get reset at this point. Is JB off the track behind the crash barrier? You did well. But we're pretty much at the end of my steam. Ah, my friend, I didn't do any service. I just did training and then effed about for a year. I will unfortunately join the army at the time of options for change in 1992. I've been in training for 2 weeks when the first Gulf War started, and that kind of screwed things up. They're talking about the missile the first Gulf War, not the First World War. So I joined as a missile interceptor troop commander, and the ultimate part of it was that if you remember I don't know if people remember the start of the first Gulf War, but Saddam Hussein was basically firing scuds into places like Riyadh, Saudi, etc., and trying to upset that part of the world. Well, the Americans introduced the Patriot missile system into a lot of places. The British forces looked at the Patriot missile system and said, that's the system we want. That's currently the system that's being used or being sent into the Ukraine to try and defend the Ukraine. Regardless of that, the British system for intercepting missiles at that time was really archaic. It was 3 Land Rovers and a truck. You used to go out into the field. The truck used to sit centrally. The 3 Land Rovers go out into 3 points, different radios. You detect the missile by launching. You detect when the missile launches by radio frequencies. People don't know this, but when you launch a missile or a rocket, it gives off a radio frequency, and that radio frequency is detected within 2 to 4 seconds of its launch. Once you know those radio frequencies, you can tune into it and you just pick up a bearing. That bearing is picked up by the 3 Land Rovers, and using trigonometry they work out it's called triangulation. They work out the point of launch. That's radioed back to your Land Rover, which is the command unit. That command unit notifies base that there's a missile launch here at this position, roughly, and then the command unit takes over. And that's what they used to do. They used to have like I don't know, 14 squadrons based over in Germany in various places. I was supposed to be assigned to one of them, but the Patriot missile system took over. It did it by computer. It was done in seconds rather than probably the 11 to 13 minutes that it took for the whole process to do with the physical way, the manual way. So we were very quickly taken into an office and said, look, there isn't a job for you. We're going to make these amount of people redundancies. What do you want to do? I had a place at university which didn't start until September. This was May, and they said, okay, we'll let you join. We'll let you go to university and just serve out your training, do bits and pieces here. And that's what I did. I went to various places, did various different things. It was great, but there was no job for me. Completed the basics, so to speak, and off we went and went to university, and that was it. Applied again to join the RAF 2 years later in not a similar role but different, and I screwed that up. I realised I didn't want to be in the military, and I'd experienced far too much at uni and stuff, and it was what it was. But I didn't really serve, so whilst I've got a service number, it means very little. It doesn't allow me to qualify for anything, so I won't claim for anything like that. I could phone up and get an ex-forces card, but there's no point. I didn't really serve, but I didn't pick up a weapon. I didn't fire in range stuff, but I didn't go to serve anyway. I didn't do anything of any great shakes. I travelled around the UK, went to Germany, went to Northern Ireland, but dicking about, not doing anything in particular. Managed to get myself in hospital once, but other than that, it was just messing around. Went to Berlin, got extremely drunk for 4 weeks. No, nothing else to do. That was it. Spent most of the time parading bad lads around the parade square. And occasionally I might have been that bad lad. You was honking Morse code. I didn't recognise it, my friend. Didn't recognise it. Say again? You'll get... We need to do that, actually. That's probably going to be Monday night, because I need to do... need to give away some more memberships. 6-star engine ticket. You'll get an engine for a Civic. You'll get a Civic engine, I reckon. I can hear Lee. Oh, he's doing SOS dash dot. SOS. Scooby rally car engine. Very nice. They look the same, don't they? They're all Skyline 34 R35 R34 engines. 35s. Was it right, Lee? SOS. It's about the only Morse code everybody knows. Dot dash dot. Or is it dash dot dash. 3 dots, 3 dashes, 3 dots. That's right, you either get Uzo or help. Yeah. Well, that was really good night of racing. Again, that's 2 great nights of racing. In fact, it's been a week of great racing. I think we had a couple of issues, didn't we, on the first one? Good night, Azza. You take care. I'm gonna nail the channel shut tonight. Anyway, it's we're gonna come back Monday night with the Time Trial Monday, and it's a bit of a VGT one this week. Lee is all over the show. Not entirely sure. Oh. But Damien's done for the night as well, by the looks of it. But, Lee is the last one out there. It's his night off. He's chilling. He's enjoying. He's cut the corner. Yeah. But that's it. Going to be it from me tonight, folks. You have a great weekend. Enjoy your Sunday. And we'll see you Monday night. All the best, folks. Take care. Goodbye. And have a great one.